You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
Hi, I'm Seth Peterson.
Hi, I'm Tippi Hedren.
I'm Rhonda Schwartz.
I'm Doris Roberts.
This is Jessalyn Gilson.
Hello, I'm Victor Webb.
Hi, this is Charlotte Ross.
Hi, this is Ed Begley Jr. What's up, you guys? This is AJ from the Backstreet Boys.
Hi, this is Shannon Elizabeth, and you're listening to Talkin Pets.
Talkin Pets.
Talkin Pets.
And you're listening to Talkin Pets.
Talkin Pets.
Talkin Pets.
With Jon Patch.
Jon Patch.
You're listening to Talkin Pets with Jon Patch.
Hello, America, and welcome to Talkin Pets with your host, Jon Patch. Join Jon and his expert guests with all of your pet questions, concerns, comments, and stories. Now it's time for Talkin Pets with your host, Jon Patch.
And welcome to Talkin Pets, heard coast to coast on your favorite radio station. This is Talkin Pets, and I'm your host, Jon Patch. Joining us is Relief Veterinarian
Dr. Linda Register.
Here to answer your medical questions, your behavior questions, and if you've ever wondered about acupuncture for your pet, Dr. Linda is here to answer that for you. 866-606-TALK, 866-606-8255. The show is produced by Mr. Bob Page.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Bobby?
You know, tweeting, Facebooking.
You're doing all that. Now
MySpacing.
We're on all of it, right?
Yeah, we're trying to be everywhere.
Everywhere.
Texting.
If it's on the internet, we're on it.
Twitter.com/Talkin Pets Radio. Facebook.com/Talkin Pets Radio. MySpace.com/Talkin Pets.
That's it.
And
No G in the talking.
Right.
And Justin TV, but there's links on the websites.
And, of course, TalkinPets.com, the main site. 866-606-TALK, that is the number to call us. The show is also produced by Tony Legg. When you call in to Business Talk and Lifestyle Talk Radio, when we're on the air, you're going to speak with Tony, and he'll put you on the air with us. We'll have trivia in this hour. We're going to give away a bottle of Pet-tastic Naturals to the winners, as well as we're going to give away Uncle Norman's Pet Bath Sponge. Contains everything. All you need is your water and your pet, and then you're all set. We have a special guest joining us at the bottom of the hour. At the half hour is Robert Kunze, so stay tuned for him on PETem PADS. This is Talkin Pets.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Bobby,
Shake it up.
What can I help you with, sir?
sing.
I will later.
Shake it up.
It's got to be the right.
Shake it up.
It's got to be the right song. You don't understand.
Whatever.
You know what? They don't make videos like that anymore.
No, they don't.
You know what?
They don't make music like that anymore.
They really don't make videos anymore. At least I don't see them on MTV.
No, they kind of went on the
Actually, MTV2, VH1's Palladia, they still make videos and they still play them. It's just in obscure channels.
Which makes absolutely no sense because MTV was the video
The
music.
reality is all the reality programming VH1 and MTV does makes them a lot more money than the videos ever did.
I miss the videos.
I miss the videos, too. You got to go to a club to see the videos anymore. They play them in clubs.
I've never seen them played in clubs.
Hey,
And I haven't been to clubs in a while.
I
I'm a mom.
absolutely detest reality TV. I couldn't agree with you more.
Oh, hush.
But when it comes down to it, it's about making money.
I love reality TV. Actually, have you guys watched that stupid reality TV show, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here?
Yeah, when you said stupid reality show, I was wondering which one.
It's kind of horrible and, you know, like one of the really bad ones, but it has its moments, and Janice Dickinson is on there.
She is a piece of work.
She is a piece of work. You should see her on the show. The other night when I was watching it, they were given 4 granola bars to eat, because they had no food and yada yada. Oh, please. But they have their mirrors and their makeup and everything. She's sitting there putting her a pound of makeup on her face. But all of a sudden, she snuck into the little barn thing and grabbed one of the granolas and ate it in the woods or in the jungle all by herself and then lied about it to everybody. It was classic. She's such a beast. But I love her. In some weird, odd kind of way, she's kind of cool. Could I live with her or be friends with her? Probably not. We'd kill each other. But she really is a female dog, if you know what I mean. 866-606-TALK, and if she's listening, Janice, you're in a jungle, you're not listening. But anyway.
John, that show was probably filmed like 6 months ago.
No, they have live. That's the weird part. In the last 5 minutes, they go live, and they're still in the jungle.
I'm glad you believe that. They're probably on a soundstage.
She's a potty mouth.
Well, yeah.
Major potty mouth.
Oh, yeah. I saw her on Surreal Life. Yes, definitely.
But, well, if you're going to the movies this weekend, gang, the top 5 movies, if you want to check them out, speaking of entertainment, number 1, actually, and it beat out what they thought was the number 1 film for the second week in a row, was Up, but it was actually not. The Hangover was number 1. Bobby, you got to go see this movie. I was supposed to screen it last week, but I was trapped in Newark Airport for 9 hours with nowhere to go. Could the airline I flew on possibly stick me on another airline? No. Could they bump me to first class because, I just had open heart surgery, I was stressed out, they lost my bags,
They don't care.
They don't. But they were quick to charge me $50 because my bag was 10 pounds overweight.
Oh, yeah, they're very quick about that.
I was like, are you people insane?
You can
We're
get
already paying you $500 to fly from, for a half hour.
You can get these little hand scale things to weigh your bags to make sure they're not overweight.
Waist bay. I mean, it's just, the bag is as big
they're like
as it is.
$20. I bought one for my in-laws for Christmas.
It is. This whole thing with the airlines is out of hand.
I agree.
I mean, maybe we need to start taking trains or ride horses or something because these airlines are taking advantage of us in every way possible.
We need to walk.
Well, I'm not walking from here to Pennsylvania. I had to go to a wedding, and that's just not happening.
People should elope and not have big weddings.
I'd be dead by the time I got up there for sure. Well, the wedding would be a year over.
Oh, they'd be divorced by then.
Exactly. Don't say that.
Well, with most marriages, that's true.
It is true. That's why everybody's marrying their pets these days, because they're the only ones that are faithful. Don't stab you in the back, and don't lie, and don't spend all your money.
Well, no, they can't spend all the money.
I did one for the women.
They can't spend all the money.
Okay, back to the movies. Number 1, Hangover, Bobby. You got to go see this movie. I hear it's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I heard it. Absolutely nothing but very good things about it. And apparently, you have to stay and wait till the very end of the credits.
I heard about
really
that.
Good stuff.
A lot of movies are doing that now. A lot of movies are doing that.
Oh, no. This is something that got past people who screened it for the ratings thing.
Well, the Hangover, number 1 at $45 million, and Up was number 2 at $44.1 million last week. Land of the Lost, it was disappointing with $18 million.
It didn't look very good.
You know what the thing was with Land of the Lost? It's cute in its way. It's stupid in its way. I mean, we, growing up in my day and age, we used to watch Land of the Lost on TV.
I did too.
We loved it with all that kind of goofiness.
I thought it was great.
Slee stacks and
really,
yeah.
Exactly. But this was kind of stupid. But on a pure entertainment level, it's okay. I mean, if you're just going because you know it's going to be kind of stupid and kind of entertaining, it's fine. But if you're going for for something where you got to kind of think about something or use your brain, forget it. It's for the brainless people, basically. Is that what I'm saying? Number 4, Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian was number 4, and number 5, Star Trek, still holding on to the top 5, which is a phenomenal movie. I love Star Trek, and I'm not a Trekkie, and I still love the film. But those are your top 5 films. I did screen some films. You can check them out on our website, talkinpets.com, no G in the talkin', or myspace.com/Talkin Pets. Just click on movie reviews, and you can read them there. Also, we have trivia in this hour, and we're going to give away a bottle of Petastic Naturals, as well as Uncle Norman's Pet Bath Sponge, if you can answer the trivia question. We have a special
great for pets and toddlers.
We have a special guest joining us, by the way. His name is Robert Kunze. He is the owner of PETem PADS, and we're going to be talking about those. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, for everybody listening, they are quite expensive, and Robert has agreed to give away a couple of them, and we'll tell you exactly what they're all about. And he was very gracious to send each one of us here in the studio one, which you can use it not only on yourself, apparently, but you can use it on your pet. So they're called PETem PADS, and we're going to tell you what they're all about. But they're out to help your pet, and we'll fill you on that in a little bit with Robert Kunze. And stay tuned, because we'll be asking for certain callers, like number 5 or something, and Tony will be taking your calls, and whoever wins will win a PETem PAD. So stay tuned for that in just a couple of minutes. But it's 16 minutes after the hour right now, and I am going to ask Dr. Linda a history trivia question.
Oh, my God.
That's not the question, and that wasn't the answer. Let's see.
You know I hate these.
Oh, come
You do
on.
this just to torture me.
This one's easy. Aviation hero Charles Lindbergh, you know who that was, right?
Yes, I knew who that was.
Was honored with the ticker tape parade in New York City in what year?
I don't know the year.
Take a guess.
1917.
If I'd wanted to talk to a vegetable, I would have bought one at the market.
She did better than I would have done. 1927.
Oh,
You're only 1 digit off. Like,
Yeah,
you know
I
what,
was
like
10
a
years
number?
off.
If you change the 1 to a 2,
Yes, I know. I'm very well aware of that. I know the difference between 17 and 27. Thank you.
in what year the Supreme Court issued its landmark Miranda versus Arizona decision ruling that criminal suspects had to be informed of their constitutional right to consult with an attorney and to remain silent before being questioned by police?
Come on, that one's easy.
What, you know what year it is?
I do.
Which is?
I did the show prep.
Oh, that's right, you do. I forgot about that.
You should have just answered it. You would have wowed her.
I wasn't born. I was not born yet.
Really?
John was.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, 1966.
Woo! Winner.
Wow.
Good guess.
Is that your psychic abilities setting in?
Must be. Because
Because-
you know I have eyes in the back of my head now that I'm a mom.
Well, you're right. It was 1966. Congratulations. Happy birthday out there to magician Siegfried of Siegfried and Roy, but not the one that was attacked by the tiger, right?
That's correct.
Because this one is 70 years old.
And he's enjoying his birthday.
He's 70 years old?
70 years old.
Really?
And still has the use of half of his
All that
body.
Botox is doing wonderful for him.
Yeah, he's like a statue.
You think hair plants?
Yeah, I would guess.
Definitely a dye job.
You know what, though? Whatever.
Collagen, too?
Whatever's
God,
going to
babe.
make you happy, I'm okay with.
I agree, Chastity Bono. 866-606-TALK. Well, I mean, that's all over the news. You got to throw that in there. 866-606-8255.
Wrong show. I've got some opinions on that.
No, I think it's all good. Comedian Tim
So do I.
Allen Tool Time is 56 years old. So congratulations to Tim Allen. 56.
Yeah, funny guy.
Yeah, that's a guy that actually I thought was a little older than 56.
That's a guy who lived a very hard life, drugs and chaos.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
turned it around.
Made it big, yep.
Turned it around.
Well, your trivia question for you guys on the animal side for a bottle of Petastic Naturals, as well as Uncle Norman's Pet Bath Sponge. You got this break. Think about it. Most of these creatures belong to the orb weaver family, called Family a Rainy Day. What are the creatures? If you know what creatures we're referring to, we're going to send you out a bottle of Petastic Naturals, the #1 stain and odor remover in the country. It'll take out anything that your pet does, or matter of fact, that you may do. As well as Uncle Norman's Pet Bath Sponge. Contains everything but the water and your pet. And if you
Or
go,
your child.
or you go onto our webcam, Linda's holding it right up to the camera right now at talkinpets.com or myspace.com/talkinpets. Click on the dog watching TV, and you can watch Linda and her sponge.
Talkin' Pets. We'll be right back after a short pause. Well, 4 to be exact.
It's time for school for you and your friends, your furry best friends. Train your dog the fun and easy way with Teacher's Pet Sessions. Teacher's Pet host Pia Silvani teaches you step-by-step how to train your dog the fun and easy way. You get 8 30-minute live audio training sessions, complete transcripts of each session, plus a basic training manual to get you and your dog off to a great start. Training begins the moment you bring your dog home. Teacher's Pet Sessions offers positive reinforcement training to shape your dog's behavior and encourages upbeat, enthusiastic responses to ensure that your dog will enjoy learning. Teacher's Pet Sessions dog training is fun at both ends of the leash. So listen, learn, and laugh with your dog with Teacher's Pet Sessions. Get your copy of Teacher's Pet Sessions Volume 1 today. To order, go to teacherspetsessions.com.
Hi, this is Pia Silvani, your host. Bring your dog, tug toy, and treats, and get ready to have some fun.
teacherspetsessions.com.
From Paris, New York, and around the globe, get ready for the hip, the trendy, the uber cool where pets rule. If you've got a passion for pet fashion and a flair for animal wear, this is the ultimate place to take a peek at what's chic in the world of designer pet fashion and cool new pet products. The Pet Set, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
So let's just say that you're one of those people that has a foot fetish, and then you say maybe you die, and then you believe in reincarnation, and you came back as a fox in Germany. Well, this story's pretty much for you. With the Talkin Pets News Brief, I'm Bob Page. More than 120 shoes have gone missing from homes and gardens in Germany after a fox developed a bizarre fetish. For more than a year, people in a small town in the western part of the country were wondering who was responsible for shoes going missing from their doorsteps and garden terraces at night. All kinds of shoes have been missing, including flip-flops, workman's boots, even old slippers. The mystery was solved when a forestry worker found the fox's den in the nearby woods, and it was filled with all the stolen shoes. The fox is believed to either be collecting the shoes as toys for her 6 cubs, or just kind of, 'cause she likes them. The recovered shoes are set to be returned to their owners, but the fox remains at large. He's on the lam, and is reportedly still stealing the footwear. Reporting for Talkin Pets, I'm Bob Page.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Where's my Jimmy Choos? The fox got them!
You didn't do the Jessica Simpson version.
Nope. I can't think about Jessica Simpson.
You know what? I think that
there's
fox
people in the room. Thank you very much.
was Imelda Marcos in a previous life.
Maybe. Good call.
Was that out of Germany?
Yeah.
Another story out of Germany. This one's out of Berlin. I heard Berlin's like kind of a party town.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at my good friend Jason's in Germany, and he's there right now, and he's twittering like crazy all these pictures of a crazy party he's at.
I heard it's a lot of fun out in Germany.
A lot going on over there.
But a dog playing fetch in Germany has found and delivered to its owner a United States hand grenade from World War II. Police in the western town of Ethrath said they were called by the dog's 40-year-old owner, who stopped walking her pooch when she recognized the rusty object it was carrying was a weapon. Police summoned a munitions expert to identify and defuse the grenade. Grenades and bombs left over from World War II are still often found in Germany. Sometimes whole streets and neighborhoods are evacuated so that such devices can be safely defused. Could you imagine? Fetch, Fido. Fetch, Fido. Anyway.
Moving right along.
So the trivia question's still out there. We're looking for an answer. And the question is, most of these creatures belong to the orb weaver family. Family, a rainy day. What is the creature? If you know what the creature is, we're going to send you out a bottle of Petastic Naturals, as well as Uncle Norman's Pet Bath Sponge. And the number is 866-606-TALK, 866-606-8255. Speaking of fetch, not with a grenade, but with a ball. I mean, what is it with, some dogs just won't fetch. And you always see people in the park going, "Get the ball, Fido, get the ball." And they won't get it.
Some dogs don't like to provide that type of service to people.
They look at you as if to say, "What do you think I am, a dog?
Exactly.
Get it yourself."
Exactly.
But it is repetition, though.
It is repetition.
And you can use the reward. I mean, like a food reward at first if you want, and then, of course, you can change it over to praise. But, throw the ball, and then basically when they do go for it, when they bring it back, you want to give them something that they desire.
Right.
Like one of their favorite treats. Some people like to use like a string ball. It's got a string on it. You throw the ball, and then you just lure it back with the string.
Ah.
And that actually gets the dog to go after it a little bit more. So, and then, of course, when they bring it back, then you reward them again. So that's mainly how dogs, learn, is through repetition, whereas with cats, they just don't.
No, cats, it's repetition. You can train cats.
Yeah, you can. I didn't say you can't, but they're in their own little world, and
True.
we just live in it. I live with 2 of them, I know.
Well, so do I.
Yeah, I like your one cat. Takes abuse from your little 2-year-old daughter and...
Oh, yeah, Pirate, oh, yeah.
And comes back for more all the time.
Yeah, he does.
Well, pick up the phone, give us a call. We want to talk to you. 866-606-TALK, 866-606-8255. Real quick, if you suspect a cat of having feline AIDS, how's that passed on to another cat if you were to bring it into the house? Is it through a scratch or...
Through direct contact, just like the HIV virus is spread from people. So through bodily fluids and blood. So fights, intercourse, blood transfusions, that sort of thing.
That's the way it'd be brought on. So you got to be very careful. So it's best to actually test them automatically before you bring them into the household.
Absolutely.
866-606-TALK, 866-606-8255. Trivia questions out there. Robert Kunze is coming on with us to talk about the PETem PADS. Stay tuned for that. He's going to be talking to us about his product, and we're going to give away 2 or 3 of them. And like I said, they're very pricey, and we'll tell you what they're all about. This is Talkin Pets.
We'll be right back, right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Give your dog some thought with Dog Thoughts. It's the iPhone application that everyone's talking about.
Hey, what do you think of this? A man in Davis, California says he's invented an application for the iPhone that claims it can read your dog's mind. Huh? No, it's true. I read about it on my cat's Twitter page. That's why
Jay Leno talked about it, CBS reported on it, and now you can see what all the buzz is about. Created just for dog lovers, Dog Thoughts makes taking photos of your furry best friend more fun. Shake your dog and read his mind. On your iPhone, of course. Take a pic of your pup, shake your phone, and watch as his thoughts appear on the screen. Does he have a bone to pick with you, or is he having a tail-wagging day? Get your Dog Thoughts iPhone app today. Just 99 cents. Go to PetLifeRadioPromotions.com. That's PetLifeRadioPromotions.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pet Life Radio proudly presents DSPN, the Dog Sports and Performance Network. Get ready to unleash the dog sports enthusiast in all of us. From speed drawing and mushing to racing, agility, and competition. This is the place to learn all about the dog sports and activities that you can do with your furry best friend and canine competitor. So get ready for game time. DSPN with your host, Lori Williams. Every week, on demand. Only on PetLifeRadio.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Hey, live from the ranch, here's your host, Jon Patch.
Out of Severna Park, Maryland, while doing field work for a potential stormwater restoration project, bog restorer Keith Underwood discovered another rare stand of Atlantic white cedar long, thought nearly extinct actually in those parts. Now, we can restore the cedar bog. The elements are here, Underwood said, of the trees in the several acre bottomland forming the headwaters of Yancey Creek. Dr. Linda?
Cleveland, Ohio. An unusual fishing technique is demonstrating the improved quality of the Cuyahoga River. Say that 3 times fast. Electrofishing sends a shock through the water that briefly stuns fish, which are caught in nets, examined, and returned to the river alive. An outing last month found 24 species and no deformed or abnormal fish. John, that's nice to know.
Now, see, now what you're going to do, you're going to have everybody that heard that story pulling their cars and their trucks up to the nearest river, taking out their jumper cables, connecting them to their battery, and sticking the other lines in the river. Shocking the fish.
And killing themselves.
And exactly. But they'll get a lot of fish, though.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be alive to enjoy them, to fry them.
Out of Shawnee, Kansas, officials at a suburban Kansas City park are looking at ways to reduce the population of white-tailed deer. Wildlife officials estimate there are about 400 deer in Shawnee Mission Park, about 8 times as many as the site can support. Now, ideas range from bow hunting to relocation. Dr. Linda?
Fort Robinson, South Dakota. Horses and riders on their way to Pine Ridge as part of the 12th annual Crazy Horse Ride. Organizer Bam Brewer told KQSK Radio in Chadron that he expected up to 250 people to ride at least part of the way. The ride honors veterans and Sioux warrior Crazy Horse. John?
And out of Bismarck, North Dakota, the North Dakota Game and Fish Department said paintballing and geocaching, a treasure hunting game, are banned in state wildlife management areas under new rules. Supervisor Scott Peterson said those activities create an unnecessary disturbance to wildlife and wildlife habitat. Once again, you're listening to Talkin Pets. I'm Jon Patch.
And I'm Dr. Linda Register.
We welcome your calls and questions at 866-606-TALK, That's 866-606-8255. Joining us now, coming up, is Robert Kunze. We're going to be talking about PETem PADS. 866-606-TALK. This is Talkin Pets. And once again, you're listening to Talkin Pets. I'm Jon Patch.
And Dr. Linda Register.
We welcome your calls and questions. Write this number down at 866-606-TALK. That's 866-606-8255. We want to welcome onto the program right now none other than Robert Kunze. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Welcome to Talkin Pets.
Oh, thank you, John. Glad to be on the air with you.
It's nice to have you on with us. I want to talk about the PETem PADS, and thank you, by the way, for our PETem PADS. And I like the way they come. They come in these cute little boxes, and we're going to find out exactly. America's going to find out what a PETem PAD is and what it does for your pet, and a matter of fact, could also do for you, as far as I understand. But how old is the company now?
Well, we started our development almost 10 years ago. In fact, we started when we first started dealing with electromagnetics, because that's what you're talking about with PETem PADS. We were using it to control the calcium in water in areas where, like, for example, California, where there's a big problem with pollution into our water fields. But we found out that using the same product and redesigning it, it worked excellent when it came to human beings, whereas it increases the circulation into an injured area and relieves pain and inflammation. Then it ended up, from there, my wife was using the PETem PAD, and we noticed that Tanner, our 14-year-old chow, has been limping, and he'd been limping about 3 months. So my wife ended up taking the pad and laying it upon Tanner, and after 3 days, he was no longer limping. And it was after a week of treatment, and this is only about a 40-minute-a-day treatment, he was back jumping on the couch, which we thought was absolutely amazing. And he's back to being his energetic, healthy, happy, playful self. And the nice thing about it is that the fact is that with when you're dealing with electromagnetics, it's a natural, non-invasive means when it comes to spot therapy.
What's the difference, Robert, between, like, electromagnetic versus, like, static magnets?
Well, static magnets most people are very familiar with, because static magnets, it's like the bracelets that you see people wearing or necklaces. They have it for shoes, and they have it in, they also put them in pads and in beds. Now, when you're dealing with magnetics, you're talking about a gauze field. This is it's a field that when something moves through it, it creates kinetic energy, and this would have the impact upon the blood or whatever liquid or fluid that's moving through it. Now, static magnets, they do work, but they work slowly because they're dependent upon the movement. When you place it upon a body in an injured area, you're dependent upon the movement of the blood or the circulation system to create that kinetic energy. Well, when you're using electromagnetics is a pulse electromagnetic field. And what it does is that as the pulsating field moves through the body, it enhances the circulation of the body, moving the blood, oxygen, and nutrients to the injured area. And this is what takes down the inflammation and enhances the healing.
Oh, Robert, these come in sizes, correct, the PETem PADS?
Yes, they do.
And is it like small, medium, large?
Well, right now we have small and we have large. Okay. Now, the small one is, we always like the small one because the small one's great for bonding with your pet. Because when we designed the PETem PAD, we wanted to make something that was very affordable and very easy to use. It's just a matter of, go ahead.
I know, actually, with the small one, and you sent the small one to me, and actually Dr. Linda has the large one, and I want to talk to you about those when we come back. Also, by the way, if you want to check them out, we're holding them up on our webcam, so if you want to see what they look like, you can go on to talkinpets.com or myspace.com/Talkin Pets. Click on the dog watching TV. You can watch us live, and you can actually chat with us on there as well, but you can see what the PETem PAD looks like. Robert, you're going to let us give away one or two?
Yes, I am.
If you call right now, be the number 5 caller into Tony at 866-606-TALK. That's 866-606-8255. We're going to send out to you a PETem PAD.
Talkin Pets. We'll be right back after a short pause. Well, 4 to be exact.
Greetings, humans. What planet am Meyer. Welcome to Pet Planet. Here's a copy of Pet Planet magazine, Florida's most informative and fun pet resource magazine. It features heartwarming stories and informative articles from local and national pet experts.
Excellent.
Pet Planet magazine offers Operation Planet Rescue, helping rescued pets find new homes. And it's available at 500 locations in South and Central Florida and 24/7 on the internet at PetPlanetMagazine.com. If you're out and about with your pet, you may be featured in Paparazzi, candid pictures of you and your pet. For up-to-date pet-friendly events, activities, and pet-related services and products, Pet Planet Magazine is your final destination.
I shall take this magazine home with me.
Back to your home planet?
No, to my condo in Boca.
Pet Planet Magazine. Check them out at www.petplanetmagazine.com or 352-394-8578. It's out of this world.
Pet Life Radio presents Paranormal Pets, where you can always expect the unexpected. Each week we'll discuss all aspects of weird or spiritual animal encounters, ghosts, totems, psychic animals, animal souls, animal angels, and animals in religion, with a little cryptozoology thrown in. Step into the supernatural world of pets with your Paranormal Pets ghostly host, Dusty Rainbolt, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Shiny. Happy. I had popcorn in my mouth, sorry.
You know you're not supposed to eat anything before you're going to talk into a microphone.
Yeah, and really, John, since when did I follow the rules?
Not since I've known you. 866-606-TALK, 866-606-8255. I'm Jon Patch.
And Dr. Linda Register.
Now, I have the small PETem pad, and to be honest with you, I'm going to be trying it on my back because I sprained a muscle, so I'm going to be sticking it on there on myself, to be honest with you. And Linda's got the large one. Dr. Linda's got that one on her lap right now, and we have it plugged in, and she's she's not sitting on it, but she's got it on top of her.
The cord's not long enough for the outlet to put it on my back, so I'm putting it on my knees instead.
And we're speaking with Robert Kunze. He's the owner of PETem PADS. And Robert, you've got, well, matter of fact, what is your website?
Website is PETem PAD, PETEMPAD.com. PETEMPAD.com. If you want to check that out and see what the PETem PADS are all about, you can get some great information on there. And Bobby's hooked you up on our sites. Bobby, where's he at on our sites?
His link is on all of our websites. It's on the Twitter page, the Facebook page, and the MySpace page.
And that's twitter.com/Talkin Pets Radio, myface.com/Talkin Pets Radio.
My face?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Facebook.
Facebook. And the other one, what I meant to say was MySpace.
He combined the two.
Yeah, it's my face. It's all about me. And then myspace.com/Talkin Pets. You can see it on there as well as
Is
eventually.
it face space?
Just hush already.
My face space.
My face space.
If you continue, you'll be seeing my face closer to yours. Now, I like
I'm
these
scared.
things. You better be. These things are actually really cool, the PETem PADS. And, we were talking, they work with electromagnetic therapy. And we sent one out. She was the fifth caller to call in, and it is Winnie. And Winnie is in Columbia, South Carolina. So, Winnie, congratulations. We're sending you out the small PETem pad, compliments of Robert Kunze. Robert, now, what do these run? Like, if somebody was going to buy them retail for, like, the small or the large?
The small one runs $195, and the large one is $145. And if they purchase off our website, they get a 20% discount. At the checkout, they just type in the word PETem, PETEM, and you automatically get a 20% discount. Plus, also, we're offering free shipping here throughout the United States.
And that's for the PETem pad. Now, did I hear that right? Is the smaller one more expensive than the larger one?
No, I think he missed it.
I'm at $245.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I was like, well, okay. I want the big one now.
Now, on the box, there's a picture of a chow-looking dog. Was that your dog?
That's one of my dogs. That's Tanner.
Okay.
Cutie.
Now Tanner's on the brochure, but the one that you're looking at, the white one, that's a white chow. and that's Bailey. Now, Bailey, he had problems. He was out playing around in the backyard, and he came in limping. He had really hurt his back leg, and we ended up putting the pad on him, 45-minute session, and he was back out playing again.
Now, do your pets come to you asking for this treatment since they've had it done to them and they felt better afterwards?
Well, that's interesting that you should ask that, is that Tanner, he'll go almost a week without any problems at all. Then he'll walk over to where we are. He'll lay down next to my wife. My wife will take the pad, place it upon him, and when he's done, he gets up and walks away. But he knows when he wants to use it, and that's very interesting.
The funny part, I got to interject here because our phone lines are going crazy, according to Tony, our producer there at the network. And you got to wait till I say the fifth caller. Because, Robert, how many are you letting us give away?
2.
Okay, so we're giving away 2. So what we're going to do is the fifth caller now that calls in and gets in with Tony, we're going to send you out the PETem Pad. And it's the small one you want to send out, right?
That's correct.
Robert? Okay, so that one's going out. So Winnie did get one in Columbia, South Carolina, and the next one that calls in at number 5 will get the PETem Pad.
So how often can they be treated? Can they be treated every day or a couple times a day for like an acute injury?
Well, if you have an acute injury, you want to go ahead and you can try to treat him 3 to 4 sessions a day, and you do it daily until the problem dissipates or disappears. Then you want to go on a regular maintenance problem, maintenance situation.
What about chronic, like a dog with hip dysplasia or an older dog with severe arthritis?
Well, with hip dysplasia, we just had a beagle that had a problem with his hips, and he'd go up the stairs and he'd have to stop every 2 or 3 times to rest before he can make it to the top of the stairs. Now, in this particular case, the homeowner had the large pad and laid it across at nighttime when the dog went to sleep, would lay it across his back. And the next morning, the dog would get up and start doing his normal thing. And I asked Sherry, he says, "How's your dog doing?" And she says, "Well, I haven't noticed much of a change." I said, "Well, what about going up the stairs?" "Oh, he does that without a problem now." So
I get that sometimes with some of my acupuncture patients. Now, do you know of people who have used this with other modalities such as chiropractics, nutritional supplements, acupuncture, things along that nature?
Well, we do have a chiropractor that's using it. In fact, we're designing one because when you deal with electromagnetics, because we're sending the pets out, we made it real simple. As you notice by your pad, you just have one transformer on it.
Right.
It's not adjustable because it's set at 6, so what we call level 6, because that's ideal when it comes to therapy. But what we're doing is we now developed one where you can alternate it, increase or decrease the power to it, because we have a chiropractor who wants to have it where you can have relief within 15 to 20 minutes, because their time is valuable.
Right.
So you shorten the time length, but you've increased the power that the system penetrates the body.
Well, the second PETem Pad is going out to Ron in Myrtle Beach. That's WRNN, the number 1 FM station there in Myrtle Beach. So congratulations, Ron. You're getting the small one. The PETem Pad's coming out to you. The PETem Pad provides pain relief, increases blood circulation, increases tissue oxygenation, relieves inflammation, stimulates tissue, treats osteoarthritis, soothes and relaxes sore muscles, treats tendons and ligaments, that's what I need, promotes deep and restful sleep. And this is all for you or your pet. And how long do you recommend putting them on each time, Robert?
Well, it depends upon the circumstances, but we always say anywhere from 20 to 60 minutes.
Well, Robert, once again, your website is PETemPad.com. Everybody can check that out. Go on there. If you order on there, Robert's going to give you a 20% discount. Just put in PETem, P-E-T-E-M, for the code word there, and you're all set. Robert, thanks for joining us in this segment of Talkin Pets. I appreciate it, and great product.
Thank you very much.
That's Robert Kunze. The product is PETem PADS.
No one could ever stain the memory of my angel, could never cause pain.
And once again, you're listening to Talkin Pets. I'm Jon Patch.
And Dr. Linda Register.
You know, it was really nice of Robert Kunze to actually give away those 2 PETem Pads because they're pricey.
They are, but you know what? When your pet's in pain and stuff and you want to do something like this might be good for some of my acupuncture patients that I do that have arthritis, because this is something they can do at home in between treatments.
I heard they're going to be offering them at hotels, too, across the country, and they're making them in different colors and, like, patterns and stuff like that. Something a little more posh.
I would certainly be interested in one of the adjustable ones to use at the clinic, because it might be something to be good to use post-op, after a spay and neuter surgeries.
Hey, stop your whining. You got the one for $250. Mine was...
I'm just saying, I can only treat one patient at a time with this.
Post-op. There we go, talking about Cher's kid again.
866-606-TALK. Well, congratulations to Winnie and Ron. They were the ones that got the PETem PADS from Robert Kunze. And
nice work.
You can check it out on not only on PETempad.com, which is his website, but you can also go onto ours, which is twitter.com/Talkin Pets Radio, Facebook.com, got it that time, /Talkin Pets Radio.
Face space.
Or myspace.com /Talkin Pets, or you can go on to talkinpets.com. And there's no G in the Talkin, remember that. So I don't know where you end up if you put a G on there, but it might be something you don't want to go on. But exactly. So just no G in there. So check it out, and you can find out more about the product, and that's PETem PAD. And it's just pretty cool. I'm going to try it on my back and see how it goes. But you know what? You got 2 minutes to answer that trivia question for a bottle of Petastic Naturals, and also Uncle Norman's Pet Bath Sponge.
Great for pets and toddlers.
Most of these creatures belong to the orb weaver family, a family called a rainy day. What is the creature? 866-606-TALK. What? 866-606-8255.
Maybe it's just me, but I knew right away as soon as you said that.
What?
What the answer is.
I knew it too before he was finished with the question.
Well, when I said you got 2 minutes to call?
No, before that,
weaver.
in the beginning.
Oh, the orb weaver? Did that give it away?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe some people might not know. But you get a bottle of Petastic Naturals. This stuff is awesome. You can't live without it, and I'm not kidding. I use it constantly. It takes out anything.
We do too. We love it.
Oh, it's the best stuff out there. Petastic Naturals, and it's 100% natural, and it is made in the USA. So it's all yours if you know the answer, and you're counting down to a minute right now. So most of these creatures belong to the orb weaver family, a rainy day. And Tony will throw you on real quick if you think you know the answer. 866-606-TALK, 866-606-8255.
She's not getting it.
No, she didn't get it. I got it. Did you get it now? Is that a big enough hint? All right, apparently we're running out of time. Tony, I guess nobody there, huh? No? No? Do I have to give the answer? 866-606-TALK, spay and neuter your pets, help control that pet population, from myself, Jon Patch.
And Dr. Linda Register.
Ooh, Bob! We love Bob!
Everybody loves Bob. And Tony at Business and Lifestyle Talk Radio Networks. Goodbye for this hour of Talkin' Pets, and I guess if someone did call in, and Tony, you didn't let me know, give them the prize, but it is Spider!
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.